camera, but we don't need it right now because it's time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Liz and Mike from 105 on the Buzz joining us live. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, guys.
Morning. Our own resident aliens. Okay, so some more Elon Musk drama. Apparently being sued by a celebrity ex.
Yeah, he's being sued by Grimes. So a lot of it is sealed. So we don't know too many details, but we know that they filed a petition to, quote, establish parental relationships. And so this comes out only a couple weeks after finding that they actually have 3 kids together. I don't think any of us knew that there were 3 children involved. It was mentioned in his biography that they had a 3rd one they welcomed not that long ago. But we're not sure if she's seeking child support or custody rights. But what it does is it just outlines who the legal parents are. So we don't know too much, but we know that there's some form of a progression happening within these child rights.
Huh, interesting. How many kids does Elon Musk have total? I feel like Nick Cannon always, he's in the talk about like having a bunch of kids, but yeah. Elon has several.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about Elon Musk maybe being able to put out a starting 5 on a basketball court.
Nick
Cannon, he's got a starting 11 for a football team.
Yeah, he's
so
on his way to the
I mean,
football
I don't
team.
even think they're in the same conversation.
He's in a league of his own. But I was just thinking, I'm like, I know Elon Musk has quite a few kids.
According to a quick Google search,
it's on the internet, so it's true.
It's got to be true. 11 kids.
Whoa.
All right, so take everything back I just said.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Nick Cannon,
Nick
Cannon gets the talk about all the kids, but didn't Elon Musk say he wanted people to have more kids? I don't know. He said.
I thought Nick Cannon said that, right?
On X, but
and Nick Cannon has 12. So who's winning?
You know, I feel like Elon Musk has said a lot of things. At this point, it's hard to keep up
right.
with him.
And like he says things. He says many things. Yeah. But okay, well, hopefully they can get all that worked out in the courts without it getting too.
Yep, always hope so.
Too hairy.
All right.
Idris Elba, one of my favorites in Hollywood. He says he's a workaholic. He's kind of opening up about just some of the pressures of his industry.
Yeah, he's in therapy, and he was on a podcast, and he was talking about it, and he said, surprisingly, a lot of it is rooted in his childhood, but as he's grown up in the industry, seemingly, like Hollywood, is that what would be seen as a negative typically in life is a positive, and that's him being a workaholic, is that he will push himself to the point where he'll go 6 months without seeing family, and he'll just work nonstop, and that he actually gets rewarded for it, which... I can't speak for every industry, but I feel like that's most of them, isn't it? Whenever you're a workaholic.
Right. I was going to say, I don't know if that's unique to Hollywood.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. But I will say he's in a spot where he doesn't need to work 6 months in a row. So maybe that's what's different. Where maybe, I mean, I don't want to assume or put words in anybody's mouth, but he can easily have families saying, like, you can take a break, homie, and just relax for the next 6 months. We're good,
Mm-hmm. It is
or
definitely.
Pay for your family
Yeah. It's different when it's very feast or famine. A lot of folks in the entertainment industry, you might be working on one project at a time, so it's all in and then nothing, and then all in and nothing. It's tough to balance.
Well, even beyond that, I think we live in the day and age where our emails, our work emails, are on our cell phones. We're available by text message. We're available by phone call. It's a little bit of pressure for all of us to kind of keep working even outside the hours of 9 to 5 or whatever your traditional work hours are. So I can see where it would be tough.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Can I just say, though, as if I needed more reasons to love Edris Elba, we love a man in therapy. Look at that. Look at him going to therapy and reevaluating the hustle culture and making sure he's taking care of himself. Good on you, Edris.
I mean, working on himself, yeah. I have always had a personal vendetta against him ever since he was a guest star on The Office, though, and he was really mean to Michael Scott. So I always my villain role. I'm like, oh.
That is actually true. Liz does hold a vendetta against him. We've talked about it several times on our show.
I don't think he's actually that mean in person. I don't know. That's just.
But that's how you know he's a good actor. Yeah.
He's good at being the bad guy.
This is true. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, friends.
Bye. And you can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.
It's 8:20 right now.